Bring me everyone.
What do you mean, everyone?
Everyone!
Board meeting!
Welcome to Everyone Racers,
a show designed for the world of low-dollar racing and oddball car culture.
It doesn't matter what kind of Lemon Champ or Lucky Track Dog league you run.
SCCA or NASA, we don't discriminate.
as long as you drive it hard and built it yourself.
Join us each week for tech discussion,
Tips, tricks,
As well as news and notes from the world of amateur endurance racing.
whether it's on the spot.
hella sweet,
Or we're lucky enough and
Chrissy,
I give you just the tip.
we're sure you'll giggle a little.
and learn even less.
Everyone report to the paddock.
This is Chris,
This is Chrissy.
and I'm Tim.
and we are Everyone Racers. Welcome to another Straight Six Ferrari episode 376. Now, according to Ferrari themselves, and this is a very boastful quote that seems like it comes from Ferrari for themselves, quote, "This was the very first sports car with a six-cylinder inline engine." Now, this is my interpretation. It doesn't seem right at all. Anyway, quote, Ferrari back to Ferrari. They said, although another 3-liter 306 engine was also been built, sick, but never used in competition. Actually, all of the six-cylinder inline engines were really extrapolations of the four-cylinder, sharing the same bore and stroke with a piston displacement of about 1.5 times the size of the latter. Here, the 37 of the 376 refers to the piston displacement divided by 100, while the 6 refers to the number of cylinders.
I would have said,
Number-
what is your source? Are you sure this is a boastful, but it's directly
It's
from
actually
Ferrari.
from Ferrari.
Okay,
From
fine.
the Ferrari.
You
Right.
win.
Ferrari says this was the very first sports car with a six-cylinder engine. It's in the 50s. I'm pretty sure. Like the BMW 328 was there, but whatever. Okay, Ferrari.
No.
They make the rules. They make
Charles,
the.
was this the first six-cylinder sports car? Question.
No mi dispiace.
Yeah, no, non mi preoccupare. All right. So, what you working on, Tim?
Well, I had, once again, failing on my New Year's resolution of cutting back my travel. I was in
pretty sure-
Florida.
You've been on
You've been
every-
somewhere every week,
every
somewhere
week.
different.
Wow.
Well, luckily, I'm not going anywhere until Sunday this week. So that's
Oh,
good.
good.
It doesn't count then. Okay, super.
Damn it, I'm failing so poorly. So I went to Florida. I went to the PGA show, which is the one of the largest trade shows in the nation. This was all around the golf world. I'm doing
I thought
a
it was the
little
Professional
research.
Grifter Association. But that's the next one.
Drifters, is that what you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's the Professional Grandma Association of Knitting.
Yep. So much quilting. Oh.
So much quilting.
Sounds like so much fun.
So it's massive, and the walking that's involved is extensive, but I'm doing a little research on possibly opening up my own business. So it was meeting with a lot of vendors, finding out wholesale pricing, and I'll be next developing a business plan, which would be fun. And I took the opportunity while I was on the coast of the east coast of Florida to shoot down to my dad's house in Jupiter and spent the weekend with my stepmom and my dad, and Amy was able to swing on board too. So we had a nice time meeting up with some fam on my dad's side. So it was good.
Fantastic. That's great.
So
Excellent.
while I was off on the coast of Florida, where were you guys?
Not here.
Nope.
Somewhere
You're
else.
floating.
Yeah.
Floating.
Yeah,
On a
we
boat.
bareboat chartered a 42-foot catamaran out of the British Virgin Islands and sailed that boat all around the BVI's for 7.5 days, and it was amazing.
It was amazing.
So jelly.
It was so
Yeah.
amazing.
We had so much fun.
We did. We were with some race
Would
friends,
recommend.
which was great, and we did really well on planning. We had just about everything. We did provisioning right. We ran out of alcohol, as
We knew that was
as-
going to happen
We
eventually,
did
but
know that was going to happen.
we got more.
Fortunately, it's full of it. So, but yeah, no, we ate a lot on the boat. We had a lot of our meals there, but we went a couple different places and went to some bars and saw some animals and went some snorkeling and
Some more snorkeling and just wonderful, just boat stuff.
Was
And
the
it great.
chalice of failure there or no?
no,
No.
that's heavy to pack. They
That's
pack
fair.
snorkel gear. so
TSA
it's-
isn't real fond of the shells of failure.
They're like, what the hell is this thing?
and the last thing you want to do is lose that when we don't want that confiscated from the TSA. So and they
No.
don't let they're not good there. No surprise.
Yeah.
The whole tarmac and there's one runway and 4 gates that are literally 4 doors in front of you. There's like one room, that's it. So I don't know that they would have done very well with that. So yeah.
I'm more worried about the US TSA than I am about the Virgin Islands crackpot security team. So
I don't know. They did make us they don't have pre-check, so we had to take everything out and do all of that stuff.
how do
So
people do that? I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know. And they also didn't have they don't have online boarding, so you had to have a paper. So they're a little in the Stone Age, but they might
Did you have
be-
to get on the plane via a staircase they wheeled up to the plane, or did they
Yep.
actually have a? Okay.
No,
Yep.
yeah, totally. Walk
Great,
on the
yep.
runway between the red line and the white line.
Where's your
Yeah.
buddy?
Right? Not the runway,
Okay.
the apron. Yep. And then eventually, okay, now you can go on the plane.
Yep.
Don't get sucked in.
Yep.
Pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna go with the rest of mine because that
Please.
leads into yours. So I have a lovely young lady who I was teaching her how to drive. So that was we left 2 weeks ago, and the day before she was supposed to have her test this past week. I know the weeks are confusing. Either way, before we left, I gave her the car. I said, "Here's the car. You're gonna go take your test. You're a great driver. You're going to do this." We had pep talks. We had practice. We did all the stuff. We said, okay, we're ready to go. And the day before we left on vacation, I get a long text from her from at 12:30 p.m. And here the car
AM, really,
died.
but
AM, I'm sorry. Yes, right. While we were sleeping, I wake up to it the day we're leaving for vacation and to a long text. And here it says that she took the car with an adult to go practice. This is the cutest, to practice at the DMV, that she's going to take the test to practice parallel parking and make sure she knows where she's going and understand the parking lot. And so like, she is just ready to go. On her way home, the car it starts just crawling to a stop. Fortunately gets it off the side of the road, does everything she can to figure out how to make it not get towed, how to get it towed free, not to a yard. The car's not in her name. So much drama. So Chris will talk more about the car. The car is safe. That's fine and didn't get hit, but there's problems. Anyway, she decided to take her test in a different car and she passed first time. So that's fantastic. Very excited for her. And now she's like ready to go and she doesn't. So Chris, what have you been working on?
well, to make room in the garage, I had the Boxster there that needed a couple things. So I did those couple things to the Boxster. It needed a camshaft position sensor O-ring change because it seemed to be leaking from there. So I got the $3 O-ring. And in order to get to this, you have to open the access panel in the bulkhead behind the seats. And then using only my left hand, which I'm not particularly dexterous with, reach through that panel into a very small area where the position sensor is. I had to take a 5mm Allen wrench and cut 2/3 of the handle off so that it could actually spin in the area that was available to get the bolt off for the cam position sensor. Eventually got that off and got the O-ring out. And sure enough, the O-ring had a kink in it. That's why it was leaking. Great. So new O-ring installed, put it all back together. And then the next day I realized I left a work light in there. So I had to open the bulkhead up again.
Oh
And
no.
reach in to get the
He
work
was
light
like,
left
where's
in
my
there.
work light?
Right. Yep. So I got that back. But anyway, that's all done. I put a new under tray on because one of the ones under there was pretty broken, and did an oil change. Sent that out to Blackstone. We'll see how that goes after 5,000 miles. Should be okay because these engines hold like 9 quarts. And now I am partway through changing the automatic transmission in the Cockroach Mazda 3. This is the first real problem it's ever had in forever. But
it has
it's a 225.
25. Okay, so
But it is
if the
a
trade-in
box.
goes,
It's totally a box of neutrals right now. You put it in any gear, stuff, nothing rolls backward. It doesn't
Oh,
do
boy.
anything. It's a box full of neutrals. So the trans is about halfway out right now. I've got a line on a junkyard one with 130,000 miles on it. That's going to be on our way to where we're going on Friday afternoon. So I'm going to pick it up there and put it back in, and then we can finally be rid of this car, and Karina can have a car. So that'll be
Nice.
nice.
What does a junkyard transmission for that thing go for?
About $5.
No, it's more than that.
That's $500.
$12 and a case of Modelo.
Yeah,
Maybe.
five hundy buys you a reasonable mileage automatic transmission for one of those.
That's not bad. Not bad.
No, can't really complain too much.
Yes, and we're happy that she has done, and she did a really good job of trying to get it not towed to a
Oh,
yard.
she did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
Like,
just was like up all
calling the
night.
cop and telling him, like, no, I
No,
got a plan.
like
Please don't
every
tow it.
hour she
Right,
called
yeah.
the cop and said, "Do not tow it. I'm getting this to." And of course, the car's not in her name; it's in my sister's name, which makes it even more difficult because I figured she was just going to take it for a test and wouldn't have any of those problems. But getting it towed to a yard that doesn't belong to you, how do you even get it out? Like, whatever. It could have been a lot worse. She did a great job, and she'll have a car soon because Chris is very nice. We are very nice.
Yep.
Okay, ready to go?
Zikakarocha.
Let's talk about Mental didn't quit. He is working hard. I feel like we should just probably say
He's doing the red flag. Your tax dollars at work is why
he
Mental
told
is
us
in here.
today he's like can't be on the show. What? Okay. So we miss you, Mental. Sorry, but he'll be back. Yeah, probably next 2 weeks because he's working too much. But
He's
we're here.
a busy little soldier.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, but I just want to make sure that we established that we are not excluding him, but we couldn't find a schedule that worked for him, so we just decided to go on with it.
Yeah, we love
know.
him. We love him. He did a great job in our absence and bringing a new crew on. Thank you all for posting up last week, by the way. And Mental, we will see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Now we will have news and okay. Electric cars are all the rage, but most people just get one off the lot and call it a day and know what's under the hood. Owen Millwood from Jalopnik tells us the story about a team from Garage 54. They decided to take a rusting Lada and add 50 cordless drills to drive this car. For the latest project, the bonkers Russian wrenchers worked to build a kind of electric engine out of cordless drills. 50 battery-powered drills are mounted to a common crankshaft, which linked all 50 motors together via a complex array of belts and pulleys. It could produce as much as 25 horsepower and 400-ish pounds of torque, which the guy boldly claimed it should be enough to move the little Lada around. You should see pictures of this amazing thing in our show notes.
It seems like you could just buy a golf cart for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, but
then you
you
wouldn't have done a Lada with.
yeah, then you'd have a Lada powered by electric drills, which is so much funnier.
If you had a golf cart, you wouldn't be on Jalopnik. So there.
Fair. That's fair.
Yep. And now we are generally fans of the modern 21st century General Motors V8 family in all its forms. I think there are at least 3 of them owned by our show hosts at this current moment, like actually installed. But for owners of the L87 6.2 liter used in many Escalade, Suburban, and Yukon Denali's, these engines are failing faster than GM can make replacements. Brian Hurd at the Drive tells us that the situation has left dealers struggling to source new engines and owners with no clear repair timelines. GM is now the subject of an NHTSA investigation after more than 1,000 complaints were logged over sudden and catastrophic failure of some of these engines. This is the latest in the string of uncommon but linked reliability problems to impact the 5.3 and 6.2 liter small block families over several model years and really like back to 2009-ish really is when this kind of stuff started and still haven't figured it out. A notably bad run for what is supposed to be an uncomplicated naturally aspirated pushrod V8 engine. So yeah, it really all seems to come from the displacement on demand lifter system. Now, while many of these engines are in fairly new models and still under warranty, that doesn't do anybody any good when the GM service dealer departments don't have replacement engines to offer. The company confirmed to the Drive that right now GM can't build components of its 6.2s fast enough to both meet demand in new trucks and fix all the broken ones. Some dealers have been hoarding them, but now GM's only going to sell them if you have a specific VIN for what it's going in. Some dealers have even been rebuilding them against GM recommendations just to try to get the customers back on the road and get them out the door. So either way, be careful out there for you L87 owners. And our truck has an L86, which a little less complicated than this, but very closely rated. But knock on wood.
Well,
Keep changing
luckily,
that oil.
there's only 900,000 of them on the road right now. So
Right.
that's
It's
good.
fine. No fail.
Yeah.
No fail.
Yeah.
Supposedly, what I've read, I've been trying to find some more info on this, and what I've read is that the lifter bores are a little bit out of tolerance, and that is what is causing the failure. It's not.
Hmm.
It's one of those things where it's not broken until it is. So
And it's all based on oil pressure. So if the bores are out of tolerance and the pressure isn't exactly right, then the things don't work exactly right. And the L87, well, the L86 just basically turns off four cylinders, turns them on and off. The L87 can do a whole variety of different combinations and stuff. They're a lot more complicated. So apparently that makes it even worse. Yeah. It's a great engine when it works.
Let's not do that.
mhm.
Let's not do that.
No, let's not do that.
They're going to be
Okay.
cheap in the junkyards very soon. So start figuring out how to L87 swap your RX7, and that'll be the next phase of Lemon's cars.
I think there's a Firebird out there that needs one somewhere.
Oh no, I hope not.
No, that one's okay. That one's okay.
For now.
And
Things like this.
our good friend Pantless Matt, we were on a thread, me, him, and Corey Dickman, and Matt's garage, because he has a Facebook market buying problem, currently looks like a machine shop. He has
Yay.
heads and blocks all over the place. The fact that he has gone away from 350 small blocks and has gone into the LS world, he's got all of the parts. Like all he needs now is an inventory system, and he'll be ready to just put it on a Full Send
He has-
Racing LLC and write it all off.
He
It's
has a lovely
ridiculous.
garage. It's pretty big, but it's not hoarding machine shop size.
OMG. Like,
Well, now that he has those restaurant racks, right? You can put
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's escalated quickly.
Well, the restaurant racks, at least you could have a shelving system. That's
Yeah.
helpful. So you could say which it's on A, it's two, three down on rack
like-
A. You can
It's
make
like when you
this
want
happen.
something at Home Depot, they say, all right, well, yeah, it's an aisle 4, bin
Yeah.
C, row
Yeah.
D. Yeah.
I feel like
Oh.
Matt he goes more with the Amazon method of inventory, which is it works, but it's known as chaotic storage. And there is no rhyme or reason for where the parts go, but they go in a bin and it gets labeled with that and it gets tagged with that. And if I need this item, it is in this bin, and it's next to something that is completely unrelated to what it is.
Yep.
Oh no.
Bin of
Chaotic
dildos
storage.
next to the bin of knitting
Yeah.
needles and next to the bin of like cardboard. Right. Yeah.
Don't grab the wrong item.
Yes.
Why
Don't
doesn't this work?
don't send your grandmother the knitting needles out of the wrong bin to the one next to it.
Yeah. These needles are pretty thick and floppy.
I don't-
How am I supposed to knit anything with this?
Does not work that way. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
well, Racing Junk, as you know, racingjunk.com has all of the fun things to look at. Lots of joy scrolling, which I know I did a ton of. So there'll be more
you?
about racingjunk.com on our main topic. So hold your hats. Here it comes. But first,
The
Chrissy.
first. What?
Chrissy,
Oh, it's upcoming races. I was like, it's still green. What? Why? Like, he's still green.
uh,
Okay.
well,
Keep going.
finally, we have an upcoming race. That's right. February 1st and 2nd is Barber Motorsports in good old Leeds, Alabama. From Eric, he said Lemon's 20th season, if you count one race in 2006 as a season, starts this weekend. Sorry for the slow posting. We were waiting on a couple of teams to get their sorted out. But there is a solid IOE crowd of top trim scale with the Grand Cherokee, Regal GS, hell yeah, Jag XJS, and not to mention the battle of the 59 Edsel versus Borg Ward. That is an epic battle to
That's real
ensue
racing
for sure.
right there.
Real racing. More of that, please. There will be 25 BMWs,
Oh,
Oh.
boring.
eight Miatas, 7 Hondas, 4 Porsches with 103 total entries. The weather looks like rain on Friday, but sunny and 60s the rest of the weekend. So go have fun and be safe out there, friends.
Yep.
To hear it, racing season starts. Yeah. Okay, it's some sort of feedback time.
Well, on the YouTubes from our last episode, Paul Jan said, can't wait for the Tesla Boardroom Theater. I moved the company over to right to work state, so you could say you're fired whenever you want. You're fired.
Thank you for your voice there. Michael K said those 2 Canadians and Gingerman spent a few hours getting their cage fixed in our paddock. They did great helping out as tender for the welder and fab guy, but also enjoyed a beverage or two from the trash can kegerator, plus some of our dinner. What can we do to repay you? They got the standard end a six pack of something interesting interesting beer. They bought us a case of Coors Light. It took 3 races to give it away.
We got some Coors Light once. We put it in a cooler and put it out at the end of the day Sunday as everyone was walking by our paddock to go to the awards. That was the only way we could get rid of it. But put it out, it said free beer, and people took enough of it. Finally. Thank you. On the gram, Judge Shelley said, quote, you guys are the best. Thanks for letting me come chat with you about race car stuff.
Yay, Shelly. Our resident Yinzer said, I am in like 3 different group chats with Bish, and I had to watch this podcast to find out that Ted Nugent painted his freaking ceiling.
And for y'all's context, Randy's new house ceiling, it's camo. It's in the basement, and it all really does appear to be done by hand.
It's kind of terrifying, actually.
And by a
sure
4-year-old.
Yeah.
Maybe a 10-year-old.
Okay.
Or
fair.
it's a little nicer than a 4-year-old.
It's debatable.
There are crafty 4-year-olds.
Yep.
5-year-olds.
There for the people on the YouTubes. You can see it now.
It's a lot.
Yep. Stankinator said, Mental's characterization of Subaru is really ironic given the recent publication of an exploit in their Starlink software that allows the hacker to know exactly where and when your Subaru was every time the engine was started, lock and unlock the doors, and start and stop the engine.
All right, quick sidebar.
Yeah.
Quick sidebar. I saw this today and I thought it was absolutely hysterical. The guy had his STI parked outside, red, gold wheels, shiny, big wang, the whole thing. And he walks up and he's got something on his windshield underneath the wiper. And he walks up and he picks it up and it is a head gasket in plastic. And he was like, I don't know who did this, but F you. And I feel like we should all like just take a picture of a Subaru head gasket and on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and just put them on every Subaru we see.
Yep.
Forever.
No.
You're going to need this.
Yep.
Amazing. And on the image of Mental's F-250 in a Vegas parking garage, Brett said, just Super Duty things. I'll bet it took you a couple of times of pulling forward and backing up to get in that spot too. Cue up the Austin Powers.
Pull up, get out. Nope, I'm not up.
Yep.
People not watching on YouTube missed Chris's arm movement there. And on Facebook, Jerry said, I feel you, Mental.
You never parks their Super Duty in a Vegas parking garage because she's smarter than that.
Correct.
You know who would never need to replace their head gasket on their Subaru?
Both of these things.
Yep.
Although she did rent a truck when they went to Dallas. No, they didn't go to Dallas. Where they went to Texas somewhere. And she really liked it.
She liked all the cup holders.
She
Yep.
did.
Yep.
Oh.
Anyway, it's main topic time.
You didn't even say hi to your mother. We talked about her.
Hi, Chrissy's mom.
Hi, Chrissy's mom. Chrissy, what time is it?
It's main topic time.
Woo! Well, we are going car shopping. And this episode,
Yay.
we are buying for friends. We have a few different categories: race car, daily driver, something completely stupid, and won the lottery, which is a no real budget option or wild card. So, who should we start with first?
I think we should start with race cars for Chrissy.
Okay.
I love it.
So
Okay.
this is what do Tim and Chris think Chrissy should have for a
And I
race
feel
car?
like this is the time where you want to go to YouTube, regardless if you're listening to this, because this is going to be
We're
more
going to do
fun.
our best to be descriptive. All right, I'll go first here. Chrissy, I am buying you a 2006 Spec
Ooh.
MX-5.
Okay.
It is a like full up race car NC Miata. It's got a Mazda Motorsports crate rotor, Walter transmission, full spec suspension, roll cage, radiator, all kinds of reliability mods. It is ready
Yep.
to
What kind
go.
of cage? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Full up cage. Yep. It's got a digital dash. It is
Oh,
all
it's
full up
still
race
has
car.
a little bit of the trim
Fire
or the
system. Yep.
oh, yeah, good builds. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Nice. I like
I think this would
it.
be a nice car. I think you would like driving it. I think
I
you'd
think
learn from it. It's rear
so.
drive. It's well made. It's reliable. It's easy.
Great. I
Yeah.
love it.
It's a great car. It's a
It is a
great car.
It is a
So
great
much fun.
car.
All right.
There's-
Now, this is what Tim wants to buy you for a race car. Ready, Chrissy?
I don't want it.
Tim, tell us about this.
What? Did we not specify what kind?
We did not.
Oh,
You're-
okay.
Chrissy, I feel like you need a Cordoba.
I
This
don't.
Yes, you really do. This is an NHRA stock eliminator with a 383, 350. It needs final assembly, which Chris can help you out with, but it has all of the best of everything, quote unquote.
Wow.
Look at
And
that roll bar. It looks great.
it's an East Coast car. So nothing
Thank-
says
thank
race
you.
car like Cordoba.
Out of the cars
75 Cordova.
found myself some race cars.
It
It is burgundy with a white half Lando roof. It's got some big and little slicks on it. It's got a bunch of stickers over that stock paint.
Oh,
But
Engine
look
bay
at the
looks
roll,
really
though.
chrome.
clean.
Look at the chrome. It
That
is.
body roll.
Oh, it's so good. I
The
think
roll
all you
bar
need
is
to.
painted cream color, which is lovely to match the interior that's still kind of left in there.
Well, I think that's more of a yard mat than an interior, but that's fine. Like all you
Well,
need to do,
there's some
Chrissy.
side panels there. See those side panels?
That's true.
Something.
That's
Either
It's
way,
painted.
true.
there's a yard
There's
mat
only
in there
3
too.
pictures and it's on Racing Junk, so it's a little sad that we only have 3 pictures to look from.
It is.
Yeah.
Racing Junk, you didn't do a very good job.
No.
Now, Chrissy, I would say bring this as is to a lemons race and win IOE.
Great.
All right, Chrissy, of those two, which one does you prefer?
I'm gonna take the MX-5.
What?
Okay.
Duh.
What?
I don't want to.
Oh, come on. Man.
Okay.
Okay.
Heartbroken.
All right, Tim, this is the race car I am buying you. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is an Phoenix SCCA runoffs winning C6 Corvette. Yeah,
From Racing Junk. Thank you.
from Racing
Mhm.
Junk. This is a
Send
Phoenix
pictures.
Performance built T1 National Championship Corvette built for GM executive John Buttermore to campaign in 2011 and 2012 when he won the runoffs at Road America. Yeah, it's got an LS3. It is ready to race. It is black with red stripes. It just needs to be number 3 instead of number 25. I think that would be more appropriate. But it looks like a really well prepared car.
It is clean. Yeah, I
Oh.
could do burnouts in that thing for sure.
I thought you could.
And I bet you it has calipers that don't have pistons laying on the floor. which is
Probably.
Probably
better than
definitely
mine.
not.
Yeah, it looks a really. And Phoenix Performance is actually here in Phoenixville and in Pennsylvania, and it is it's
That
a
is-
very respectable race shop.
Car was
That
a
is
little
nice.
bulky.
All right, what is
Nope. Down.
Chrissy is buying Tim?
Yep.
Chrissy's buying Tim. Tell us about it.
Monster. It's an LS powered E30 BMW track
LS
monster.
power.
Right, LS power, because everybody likes that. This is also from Racing Junk. 21 pictures. LS powered E30 BMW, designed to give moderns hell. What? Whatever. car that's seems to be well put together. Seemed like some
It's got a
good fun.
lot of tire under it. Look at that.
Holy
Just have a
cow, does
lot
that have a lot of
under it.
tire?
Yep, track monster.
Oh, it's got box flares. It's got a wang. It's got a splitter.
But
It's
it's
blue E30.
fairly tasteful though. Like it
I
doesn't.
is.
love it.
It
I love
doesn't
it.
look too far out. So
Eat your heart out, Jimmy Varellis.
Yeah, it looks like they did a nice job with this. It got ground control suspension, big ass
for-
Millwood brakes.
compared to the pricing, I know we didn't really care about price. We should have said something. We try to keep things
It's
fairly reasonable, but for 25 grand for this
Yeah.
kind of track monster,
this is
I
half
was
the
like,
price. Half the price of that Corvette I was gonna buy, Tim. So
Yeah.
I know, and that's why I was like, I think this is it's a rich from Virginia.
it's a nice
so
clean build. Yeah.
It is.
yeah, it's a nice
That
build.
is sweet. Thank you, Chrissy.
Oh, you're welcome. So which one do you want?
I have to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Which one
can't
do you
I
like?
just take both of them? Well, I would say for half the price, I would take the BMW. And then I
Right.
could spend the other 25 on all the tires that I'm gonna need, because those things are probably 1,200 a piece.
Yep.
Probably. Maybe they'll give you a little bit something smaller, maybe. All right, Chris, what are
All
we
right.
buying you?
Now, well, let's look at what we're now. I like
Oh, we
the
can-
ones we're going to buy mental, and then he can decide after he listens to the show what the winner is. So
Okay.
I was going to buy mental for a race car. This 1974 914 Ford vintage race car.
Shut
It's an old
up.
Porsche. It's only 11,500. It's painted in that Porsche green and blue color that they like so much.
I literally
It's-
chose the same car.
It's
So
already
did
got.
You did not.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
We literally changed. Literally have this car.
Great. Well, this is easy. Mental's getting this Porsche. It
I
looks
think
like a very nice car for the money. Like, and
Yeah.
this way he can consolidate because he has all other broken Porsches with the same Type 4 engine. So, it's really easy. This is probably a nicer car than any of the other ones he has.
Okay,
He
well,
is-
so I
He
have
is one
another
vinyl wrap away from what he needs.
So I
Yeah.
also chose this car, but I have another one posted that I also think he's going to drool over. So I think this
Okay.
is the winner, but because sometimes I can't choose. it's
Maybe
the
this is a
second line.
better
It's that
car.
one.
Okay, got it.
Uh-oh.
I can't believe we all picked the same car. That's
It's so
hysterical.
funny.
All
Bring
right.
a trailer.
This is a 3.4 liter power 2014 Porsche Cayman race car. It is gray. It is Haribo Bear themed, kind of.
Ish.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It was bid to 56,000, but not sold on Bring a Trailer.
Yeah, so it's getting a little bit out, but it's in Danbury, Connecticut. It's a little bit out of our price range now, but it was still bidding when I chose it yesterday on the notes. I think we're right with the other car, but I thought that he would roll over this car, so that was my additional add-on.
Yeah. Well, if you can't
Yeah.
have this one, then buy the 914.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like a very nice, professionally prepared, nice cage, all the safety gear,
I wonder what the reserve
the
was.
3.4 liter engine, which is more, that's great.
All of the tires.
Lots of
Yeah.
tires. Yeah. I mean, this looks like a very well prepared car.
And
I
it's
can
not
see why it
too
didn't sell at
flashy.
56,000 because
Sure.
Yeah.
this is
That would have been a
there's
bargain.
There's a lot of money in this car.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And it comes with
any
a
other winners?
lifetime supply of gummy bears.
That'd be
Yep.
amazing.
Okay. Timmy, you want to, what do you guys buying me? Or should I just open the links
You
and
should
see
Just
what
open
you-
it. Yeah, you got it.
You were
Okay.
doing a great job.
Fine. I'll go back and share my screen again.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, what are we buying, Chris?
I don't know. Well, first I'll show you what I'm buying myself.
Okay.
I'm buying me this
Oh,
K24 swapped Honda
S2000.
S2000.
This.
Yeah.
2002
Yes.
S2000 built by ASM Motorsports. The ad is great. It says, "Are you having a midlife crisis but you can't afford a Corvette? Do you think a Miata is only moderately underpowered? Are you in the market for a race car where it's never offered with chrome wheels?" Like, this is good.
That guy's great.
Right. But it's a 35 grand K24 built motor, recently rebuilt trans, suspension is all done, 22 gallon fuel cell, cage, AEM stuff, Motec dash, all that crap, big wheels, wang. S2000.
Only 3 pictures though.
It's got the
pictures.
Firebird on the. It's got the flaming
It
bird
has a
on the
flaming
hood.
chicken on the hood.
Chicken on the
Woo!
Yeah, it's a GLTC car.
amazing.
This looks great.
Goodness.
I think that's reasonably priced for what it is. Yeah.
but
There we
they
go.
only have 3 pictures because
They do.
they're not
That is
logging into the pod 25. What is wrong with you people?
I know. All right, what's Tim buying me? Tim is buying me. Come on. Ooh, a 1959 GSM. So this is a
Vintage racer.
yeah, tell us more about this, Tim.
All right. So this car, I'm pulling it up. It's found on Hemmings. It is a very,
never even heard of
very
Hemmings.
unique car. It is Ford Kent 105, 1,340 cc motor. It's a 2-door roadster. It's black leather with red. It is to say they are rare is an understatement. There were 116 of these made in South Africa and less than 250 total constructed between 1958 and 1965. There is a head gasket issue known with these cars, but it is a long time vintage racer. Intent of the last owner was to make it a street car and or a racer. Most of the miles on this car have been done on the track. Engine dyno sheets and other data is available to interested parties, and it is available right now. So go and buy it with the hardtop or without. Look how
It's
cute that
funky.
thing is.
It's funky.
Never even heard of this thing before. It
It's
looks like
amazing.
a Fiat Roadster,
Yeah.
but but also a
It's got these
Batmobile.
little wings.
Got these
in the back.
wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And
like
the
little
and the
ones,
the
though.
hardtop might be the ugliest hardtop I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It looks like the back window of a Ford Anglia.
It's a
Okay.
it is a roll cage hardtop. That is
Got it.
I need to get this over the halo bar of this
Yeah. That makes
giant
sense. The
roll
halo bar
bar.
is huge.
Yeah.
Good. Because that's a pretty tragic hardtop. Okay. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim. I
I
mean,
would
look,
love
the
to see
level
you
of
drive that thing.
preparation looks amazing. Like, look at this. I guess it is very clean. Twin
Oof,
Webers,
look at that. Could eat off that engine.
perfect engine bay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's
All right.
gray, so
And
everything
it's
shows up.
yeah, $27,500. Fresh. And this is
Bargain.
fresh everything. This is way less than they spent to build this. Cool.
Well, they should
All
probably
right,
go to a
Chrissy.
site that people have heard of, not Hemmings.
You haven't heard Hemmings? Come on. I know
No.
Hemmings. All right, Chrissy
Okay.
is buying me.
I also went vintage racer.
Oh.
Yes, we are also on Back to Racing Junk, a Series 2 Lotus 7. This is a race prepared, ready to go. 19 pictures, which is awesome. It is apparently the fastest. What did they say? It is the league of one of the fastest legal vintage 7s in the country. It has a logbook from the early 80s. It's legal in all race groups and recently raced with a whole bunch of Lime Rock Festival and all kinds of race records. Complete rebuild in 2022 with upgraded cage.
The cage
this-
looks like something out of a drag car and not out of a like 2-seater type vehicle. It's like really narrow and a little scary.
Because the cars are so narrow, like there's no room for a
whole-
cage
yeah,
inside.
yeah.
So it's
Since
like
we
an
own
exo
one,
cage.
It's that scary.
Yeah. Like the bars barely clear the steering wheel, the down bars. So just like that picture right there is terrifying to
How
me.
does he get out?
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand. Like
Yeah.
his shoulders are wider than the
Right.
supports for the hoop.
And
Yeah.
you can't get your head unless he can like
Underneath
turn
it.
sideways. It may be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just don't
You know what
crash
that
it.
looks
If you
like?
crash it, you're gonna die. So
Have you ever seen
And
those
he's driving
baskets?
with cars.
Yeah. Yeah. And
It's
not
a
just
vintage-
little cars. There's a lot of cars.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
like there's
like
a Datsun and a Porsche and an Alpha. So this is
Oh.
a silver and black Lotus 7, no windshield, no lights, like OG style, and has an exo cage essentially around the driver that they have to wear. I think you have to put the cage on and then get in the car. I think is what it is.
If you're not on the YouTubes, the best way to describe this, if you've ever seen those little metal trays that you put your vegetables in when you put them on the grill, like that's what the human looks like. Like you put the human in this little cage and you put him on the grill and hope he doesn't burn. It's terrifying.
Oh, okay.
Good.
Good. All right. Well,
All
I
right.
thought it was fun. Okay. What did you buy yourself? Or you already bought yourself something with
I mean, I
Jalopnik?
bought myself an S2000, but I think of your two choices, as
All right.
cool as
Mental
the
might
one
have
Tim.
one, no?
Now, Mental bought himself some things.
Oh, got
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. He didn't-
Of those two, I gotta go with the Lotus just because the GSM is very interesting just because
It's
of how clean that thing is and how rare it is. That's interesting.
every
All
car
right.
show.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Every car
So,
show.
so we're done with race cars.
Okay.
Let's go to daily drivers. I'll start with what I bought. Let's do Mental. What would we buy Mental for daily drivers? I bought him a brand new 2025 Honda Accord Sport Hybrid
That is so
because
smart.
Mental just needs something that's gonna work when all this other stupid stuff is broken.
Oh, that is not going to
That's never
fly.
gonna break.
He's not going to
It's gonna
choose
get
this.
great mileage. It's gonna be a wonderful highway car for driving to all these long away trips that he does. It's a nice looking car. It handles well, great mileage. Never it's a wonderful car to own, and you can then have all the other stupid, ridiculous bullshit that you want because you
But
can
you can
always
actually
get to
get
work.
places. So there's
Right.
that.
And it's only
Ta-da!
35 grand. It's a wonderful car. 2025 Honda Accord. That's all. I didn't know he wasn't going to be here when I put that. I was just imagining opening that screen and him going, him having an expletive or two for me.
All right, Tim, what did you buy?
All right.
Timmy,
Well,
what Timmy bought mental?
while
Here we go.
Chris is much more practical, I wanted to tug on his heartstrings a little more, and I got him an
Oh,
86
no.
Buick Regal T-Type Grand National, baby. That's right.
Oh, gosh.
This is a two-owner, no accident vehicle. It has the turbo. It has got all of the Grand National things. The only Buick that any person in their right mind would want to own. And here it is. It is clean.
These are
Mental,
just fundamentally bad cars, but
you're welcome.
there's so much. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine all of the 80s GM nonsense, but with a blow-through carbureted turbocharged V6.
Good plan. There's no fail in this plan.
It's
Yeah, this is
so mental. I would not buy
This is-
this for anybody else as a daily driver except for mental.
it's typical black and gray, and you're right, it is really clean. This is 40 grand. Okay. All right. Chrissy, what did you buy mental for a daily driver?
I also went
You
with
bought
something-
him. Oh, this is good. This is very nice of you. You got him a 2018 Porsche Panamera Turbo. Wow.
Yes, but
It's-
so I thought it would tug at his heartstrings for something cool Porsche, but also on the newer side that he could actually get places.
It is a lovely shade of dark blue. That
Like,
looks very
yeah,
nice.
bluish greenish.
I mean, it's a
94
turbo,
version.
which is great. It's got nice multi-spoke wheels.
This is on Cars and Bids, so it will bid
It's
up.
very
It
clean.
is now, I think it's up to 50, which is a little bit higher than we were talking, but yeah, it looked like a nice car, and I thought it was reasonable, not old Porsche that he's going to get stranded because that's going to happen. It's actually only bid to 37 right now. So
Yeah, with 2 days left on Cars and
Mhm.
Bids. Yep. Good. It's got a black interior. I mean, these are hatchbacks. This is a very practical car. Yeah, I agree. Mental would like this.
He would love that. That's a great car.
trying to find the balance of this isn't going to break down on you all the time, and you will still enjoy
Yeah.
walking away from it and saying that
And-
looks good.
So this is what Mental decided he's buying himself for a daily driver. He's
Already
buying
scared.
himself a 2014 Dodge Challenger
Interesting.
SRT8 392 6-speed. It is gray, black hood. They've taken off the yellow things on the front, so I mean it's worth less now. Pistol grip shifter.
Oh, yeah. Wood.
no.
What can't it do?
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Wood
no.
shift knob.
No, no, no.
Yep.
No.
Oh,
35 grand, 50,000 miles.
Go with the
SRT
Porsche.
Challenger. Okay.
so
Well, Mental, you can tell us which of all those you really want. The Accord.
Nobody wants the Accord.
But it's the right choice.
Sure.
practical.
All right. Daily drivers for Chrissy.
Yep.
Chrissy, I am going to buy you this 2018 Mercedes-Benz E63 AMG S wagon.
Please. And thank you.
50,000 miles. It is, they're asking $55,000. It is
Yeah.
the same color as your current
It is like literally the better
2017
engine
Mercedes
of my current
wagon.
car. Yes.
It just has slightly different wheels
yeah,
and
different grill.
different grill. Then it has the hood with the bumps in it.
Yeah.
It also has 600 horsepower.
And it has much worse gas mileage.
Yes. Much worse gas mileage,
All
but
right.
it is
Well, this is the
almost
easy
identical
button.
to your current car. It has the coolest interior wood trim ever
Oh,
of
but
the
it's got white
the
seats though. Come on.
but we can change that. It has the teak and holly
Yeah.
wood, like this is the very hard to find this particular wood
does it have
trim
the
inside.
heated steering wheel?
I'm sure it probably has the heated armrests too.
Oh, yeah, I want that.
Yeah.
I just hate the white seats.
Well, we can get the brown ones and change them out.
Okay, fine.
I mean,
Okay.
if they were black, it would be better. I agree, Chrissy.
But ours are in dark brown and they're lovely.
Yeah.
Like they really fits. Like you don't notice. Like not that they get dirty, but like those white ones, I'm like the first time we sit down with dirty pants, you're just gonna see it right away.
Yeah. But it's almost identical to your current car, just the V8.
Funny. Okay.
I
Right.
mean, I very much agree with you. Very much agree with you. Good car.
All right. Tim,
what do you
for
got,
Daily
Nick?
Driver, you were buying Chrissy.
Oh, I got two.
Oh, we
to
got two
pick from.
choices.
We got two. We got two.
Yay.
Also, 63 AMG wagon, but this one's got black leather.
Oh, you're
This
so
is the
funny.
previous body style, 2012. Yep.
63 wagon. Okay. It's blue, or it's kind of like a blue gray though.
Yeah.
Oh, your mom would like this color.
Yeah, but it is clean.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
55,000 miles. That is 47 grand. Okay.
Okay.
I think
What else I
Chris's was
got?
a better
Anything-
his was a better deal, but I think I like.
Well,
I
you
like
have
this
two
one better.
choices here, Tim.
do,
So let's see. It's this
apparently.
other choice for Chrissy.
Oh no.
Here we go. A 1960 Lloyd LT 600. Because if you need an SUV, but nothing too big, you just want something cute like
I don't
this.
know
This
what
is a
this
Lloyd.
tiny. Tell us more about this Lloyd, Tim.
Is it
Oh,
tiny? How
it
big?
is-
I want a person for scale.
I know, right? It's hard.
It's
It's hard to
tiny.
tell. It is tiny.
Is it?
So, oh my God, yes. So the Lloyd, this is a teal blue with a cute little front nose. It looks kind of like a tall Fiat 500, I would say.
Yeah, like a stretched one. That's what it
Yeah.
looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, like if Fiat made a minibus, that would be the Lloyd.
I like how they've spray painted over the
'Cause it's fine.
the paint off and the
there's nothing
rubber
to
molding.
see here. Yeah, nothing to see here.
Don't
Right.
look this close.
Paint
There
right
is-
over all of it.
There's a little
of it.
bit of rust repair to be done, but it's, I would say it's patina. You just want to drive it as it is. The Lloyd interior has wonderful light colored cloth panels over the inner doors, which opens suicide style, by the way,
Oh god.
which is amazing. It is powered by a 596cc two-cylinder engine,
Look at
putting
the
out
wood inside.
Looks like I think the wood is structural to the
Oh.
interior. Yep.
yes,
Yep.
20
Oh.
20 let me repeat that, 20 horsepower, which is fueled by a 4-barrel, no, a 2-barrel, no, a 1-barrel carburetor, which is tied to a 3-speed manual. You gotta have that third
Is it
pedal.
there?
Oh, look at that
Three on
wood
the
dash
tree?
though. It's it's like
Where's
just a
the-
solid hewn log of a dash.
Is it three on the tree? Where's the shifter?
Yeah, 3 on the
Yeah,
tree.
on the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, on the tree.
We die like
drum-
real men. Yeah, no.
Drum brakes on all 4 wheels in case
Oh.
you actually go fast enough to
Are
need to
we
use the
selling
brakes.
that?
I mean, most of the
I live
body
on a-
is made of wood.
The problem
So-
is I live on a hill. Wood, what can it do?
Right.
I live on a hill, so I'm gonna have to use the brakes.
Well, if
That was-
you want to see more about
That was
this,
amazing.
contact Classic Auto Mall. They do have a YouTube video of this
Classic
vehicle.
Auto Mall is down the street from us.
It is. It
Yes,
is.
Yeah.
There's
yes, it
15
is.
minutes from our house.
Morgantown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know where that is.
I mean,
Thank you.
all
I
right.
love it.
So, Chrissy, which
Which
AMG
one
wagon
do
or this
I-
delightful Lloyd?
I think you think the first AMG. Sorry, Tim, on your.
No,
cars,
that's okay.
But,
But
I
not the
think-
Lloyd?
If it only goes so fast, I'm gonna like get out of the
Pick it up the hill.
We can K swap it.
er,
All right, let's move on to daily drivers for Tim. Tim, I am buying you this. This is a
oh,
2018
look at
Ford
you.
Raptor. It is
Luxury group.
red, luxury group, because you're that kind of guy. 48,000 miles, $47,000. This is the kind of thing I think you would hoon all over the place
That thing is
and
cheap for one of those.
and tow with it. You can do all the things you like to do, and it makes silly noises. And this is I thought of you when I saw this.
I do like it. I will say this though, it is the 3.5 liter 6-cylinder, and the towing capacity on this truck, if I remember correctly, is only like 8,000 pounds or 8,500. It was surprisingly low for what it is.
It's enough for what you need.
Probably.
It'll tow your closed. Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. Okay.
All right.
I went with something so much more fun.
What did Chrissy buy Tim
Yeah.
for a daily driver every day?
Yeah, daily driver. He's not going to work every day, but
Yeah.
he's a 2023 Challenger with a black top package. It is like a beautiful green, like a pea green.
I love that color.
It's got 3,000 miles on it. Yeah.
And
How many accidents has it been in?
I did.
Several.
It might tell you because this is Auto Trader, so
It is a
might come up with-
6-speed manual Challenger Hemi. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
Mental
go.
and we can do drag races in our Challengers with each
Just
other.
You can
Burnouts constantly.
Oh my God, so many rear tires.
Yep. You're going to need a tire machine just on a little trailer behind you all the time.
Yes.
Just bring it with you.
And a
Yep.
fuel rig.
Yep.
Oh, I love it.
Cool. All right, Tim. Of those choices, what are you having for a daily driver here?
I mean, I've got to admit, as much as I can get beat up about it, I've always liked the Challenger.
Yeah.
I
I'm
really
doing pretty
have.
well. I'm
I
cleaning
really
up on
have.
this game here.
Yep.
I've never wanted to buy one, but I've always liked it.
Well, I'm buying it for you, so there
Yay!
you
Perfect.
Okay.
go. All right, Chris's
Daily
I would-
drivers for me. We're going to start. Timmy, what are you buying me? You are buying me
I hope
this.
you can open it up.
Oh, it's Facebook. I don't know if you can open it.
I hope you can open it up.
I can just close that. All right, here we go. This is a 2JZ.
No,
No, it's
shit.
not.
Shit.
No, it's
No.
not a 2JZ. This is just
It's
an
not.
R32 GTR Nissan Skyline. So this is 90s JDM glory at its best. This looks great. All-wheel drive RB26 DETT. Yeah,
Dark
a nice
blue.
color. It's
Yep.
got Volks on it. TE37s go on everything. It's nice and clean. That's a good looking car.
It is super clean.
Yeah,
And
Clean.
563 wheel horsepower on
Right.
85.
right wheel drive vehicle.
Right-hander.
Right-hander.
Yeah. 500 horsepower on 91 octane. That's pretty sturdy. Okay.
Okay.
Look how clean the engine
It
bay
is.
is on that
It
thing.
is super clean. All right, Chrissy, what'd you buy me for a daily driver?
I wonder what I bought you. Oh.
Got me a 2011 Lotus Evora.
Those things
Yeah,
look so pretty.
they do. This is a white one. It's got the Evora 400 body kit on it with some black and red accents.
It's funny that it shows all these pictures of mountains and stuff, and it's in
Yep.
freaking Newark. I'm not really sure where the pictures were taken, but
Agreed.
not Newark.
Well, that's because it got stolen and they're trying to sell it in
Maybe,
Newark.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this one's clearly in front of like this swamp, so that makes sense.
Well, yeah, but there's some of them that were in front of.
Yep.
yes.
It's this, and it's a manual transmission, 19-inch wheels, 20-inch wheels at the back. That's a very pretty car. I like that.
I
Cat-
picked two of you
Cat delete.
for I can't because I couldn't pick. I picked two for you.
All right, here's the other one. Chrissy has picked. This is a certified pre-owned 2024 Acura
Honda.
Integra Type S.
Oh, it's not a
Yep.
Honda Accord?
No, it's a great choice though. So this is a white ITS, white with red interior, 2,200 miles. This looks great. These are amazing cars. Yeah, that is a perfect choice.
I
As
like
much
it.
as I like the Skyline and the Lotus, this is probably the most practical choice. And
Red
reasonable choice
interior.
as well.
Practical.
Yeah. And now, just to finish this off, I did pick one for me too. I don't like the color on this as much, but it's a good car if it loads up here, which hopefully it will. Come on, car. This is a 2022 Cadillac CT4V Blackwing.
Can't go
Oh.
wrong.
It is orange. It is a
Oh, it's
manual
down the
transmission.
street. It's like-
3.6 liter twin turbo V6 with 472 horsepower.
It's orange. It's
These are better than the M3 at doing what they do. This
Uh-huh.
is, yeah, and it's 60 grand. It's a little much, but
I would own one of these. I love these cars.
yeah, these are good.
That's got to be the Italian in me, though.
Yeah, I mean, I have a Cadillac too, so I can't say
Oh,
too
we own
much,
one of those.
and I got none. I mean, of all those, I think I'd have to pick for a daily driver. I'd probably have to pick the Integra because that's probably the best choice.
Chrissy wins again.
Chrissy wins again.
Let's go with something completely stupid. What
Cool.
are you going to start with?
These are going to be fun.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
The Lloyd in here.
these are going to be
Okay.
because the
all right.
Lloyd's not stupid. That's a practical choice.
Okay. It's a practical choice. Oh, okay.
It is.
Okay. What kind of stupid?
so
who we
cute.
dealing with for?
All right,
Do
I'm
one
gonna.
first.
I'll start with. Should we start with mental? What did I
Yeah.
buy mental? That's so dumb. This is
Fiat.
it's a 1985 Fiat Panda 4x4.
Oh my god! It's got a Fiat on top.
Yep, it has a wicker basket on the roof, the entire size of the roof. It is a little tiny economy car. It is gray. It has a
It's
brown
called-
stripe.
But it's called Gringo
Electric-
Metallic with electric green.
Grigio. Grigio metallic.
It's not Gringo. Good.
No, not Gringo metallic. It is a Giorgetto Guigario design. This little
Oh.
tiny Italian hatchback,
Oh,
but it
it's
is
so
4-wheel drive.
And
It has
it's
a
got
965cc 4-cylinder engine.
Oh,
It is lifted little
Oh my
hatchback
goodness.
with a
I
wicker
love
basket
it.
on the roof. And
I
the
love it.
interior is the best part. It is this
Oh.
lime green
Oh.
seats
But it's
and door
beautiful.
panels.
It looks brand new.
Yeah, I
It
like
does.
the speakers that look like they just
Wow.
shoved some Radio Shack speakers in the hole in the
Yeah.
in the dash and just left
They were
them
like,
there.
oh, these fit. Look at this. Let's shove those in there.
Yep.
Oh, I love this. Actually.
80s Fiat at its finest.
Oh wow.
Speakers
Sign me up.
secured by friction.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
wonder
the
if it's a
green
new
fabric is.
interior.
It might be either that or
It
that is
looks
this is
like
the
it.
best prepared one that got left at
I
someone's
am-
chalet until they came
Wow,
there.
I'm impressed.
Yeah,
I
the
love
spare is
this.
under the
Wow.
hood, which is always a fun place to leave your spare tire.
And the
And,
boot.
yep.
Well, you
I
don't
just like
have
the I like the wicker
The
basket.
wicker
roof rack.
basket's
I
amazing.
thought it was a pallet, but
Nope.
a wicker basket is better. Oh, I love this car.
I thought it was a mattress, and I was like, that mattress is too small to be a mattress.
Yep.
If you get tired and I need to take a nap, I'll just get on my roof. and
Except it's
take
so
a
small.
nap.
And these things are
You-
tiny.
you sit,
85 Fiat Panda.
and
Oh.
diagonal is what you sit this
Yeah.
way. Oh my god, I
Boopity-boppity.
love this. Okay,
All right,
I went a different way, but
Something dumb for mental from Tim. Timmy, you're buying mental as a dumb car.
It's dumb and yet practical for
It
all of his broken shit.
Tell us more, Tim.
It is a 1948 Ford F6 flatbed truck. That's right, mental. When your stupid projects break down or you need to haul something and the moon trailer isn't available, you can jump right into this beautiful yellow, canary yellow.
It's
big
a
old
COE
truck.
too. It's a
This
cab
truck
over engine Ford.
has-
Yeah.
Yeah, it got a 4-speed manual transmission with a 2-speed differential. The engine was replaced and modified from a 50s Merc to a 275 cubic inch displacement. It is got Edelbrock heads, Edelbrock intake, Holly 4-barrel. It's got a race cam, Fenton headers. The interior was custom restored, but shows normal wear. The wheels, lights, glass, and trim and wiring have all been replaced. It is fresh and ready to go. The wooden
Wow.
bed was replaced years ago, and it has rear dually wheels and dual exhaust stacks, baby. So you can drive on down the road in style.
That's fantastic. And that is $42,000 in Kentucky. Nice.
Love it.
Nice. All right. Chrissy, what is the dumb thing you bought mental?
I went a different route.
Oh,
I
you are
went-
very generous. And this
Well,
is not the lot. Like, this is not the lottery one. That's the next one.
Oh, maybe I put the link in the wrong one.
Well, we'll try the
Click
other
the
one.
other
then.
one. Click the other one. I think there's 2 links. Sorry.
Okay.
Or I just said this is stupid.
Well, I mean, what was it?
I don't even remember.
It's Craigslist that was deleted.
Oh, it was a
Aw.
2-owner Cadillac.
Yeah, let's just pick the first thing that comes up here.
I think that might have been it, actually.
Oh,
I've
this would be
almost
great.
bought Oh, this is it. Yes.
This is a
It is
nice.
a-
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please.
Yeah, no, it was a family-owned, funeral-owned car. It is a true survivor. Has not been
Tell them what
updated.
it is, though, first.
Oh, it is a Cadillac I don't even know what it is.
Fleetwood Brome.
Oh, there you go. Fleetwood Brome. Thank you.
1965 Fleetwood Brome sedan, which is the biggest thing they made in 1965. It is black. It is big. It is in charge.
But
Has
look
a
at the
gray
interior.
fabric interior.
Yeah, but
It
looks
is
pretty
gorgeous.
nice.
It
And it's actually
is.
like down the road from us, so it's on because
It
I
is.
went Craigslist.
What are the books
so-
in the trunk? Look at the books in the trunk. I'm dead curious as to what
The
that says. Could you zoom in
1965
that?
Cadillac shop manual. It's the shop manual. Yeah. And you've got a
Oh,
bunch
yeah.
of Duralast and Felpro parts back there. But that trunk, I mean, you could rent that out and
Yeah, I could
and
sleep
make
there.
some money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it was funeral home owned. Like that's a
Yeah,
selling
right.
feature that they provide.
I'm actually almost positive that was the one that it was.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know.
amazing.
I guess it
That's
was
pretty
sold.
dumb.
It's sold, so shoot.
And Mental's here's Mental's own something completely stupid. 1971 Citroen Mahari, like we talked
Oh.
about before.
Oh.
Mental, no. Mental,
2CV,
No.
no.
But
Bad,
plastic.
bad boy.
It looks like a kid car. It looks
It
like
is.
it looks like my nephew should drive it.
It is. It's made of plastic. It's like a little play school my
That's what it
first
looks
car,
like.
but with a 2-cylinder engine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's got a DeWalt battery in the back to run it. You can see it if you
Does
look
it
real
really?
close.
No. Are,
Yeah.
like
No,
for
no,
real?
I'm
That's a
kidding.
key.
Okay. All right. Well, it's pretty close.
All right, Matt. So you can tell us which of these incredibly stupid things you want. Is it the Mahari, the Fleetwood Brougham, Tim's COE, or I don't even remember what I told you what I had for you that was so done with the Fiat Panda with the wicker
the
basket.
Panda.
Fiat Panda's
Yeah.
gotta be it.
The basket Fia. A basket full of car.
All right. So now something completely stupid for Chrissy. Chrissy, I am buying you this. This is a 1971 Fiat 500F Jolly,
I feel like
really,
we've talked about
I
these
want
before.
this.
right?
I really
No.
It
want
is-
this.
Yeah.
It is turquoise over pink. It's like the hood and trunk and like bumpers and wheels are pink, but the rest of it is turquoise. It has wicker baskets for seats. It has little ropes that you hang across the door.
VIP ropes.
Save me. Okay, good.
Yep.
Yep.
It's got
Wicker
a steering wheel wrapped in like rope.
wicker, yeah.
And yeah, it's a 500cc inline twin, 4-speed manual. I mean, isn't this just the cutest thing?
It
I
is
mean,
the-
that is a bucket of giggles right there. That thing is amazing.
It needs tassels that you put on a bike.
We could put tassels on the
Yeah,
roof.
yes. Yes.
That's what it
You can
needs.
put them on the rear view or the side mirrors. You
Yeah,
can put
that's what it
tassels on the
needs.
side mirror
I
frames.
feel like that would make it.
Oh,
Okay.
it's so
This is
cute.
All right.
completely stupid. All
It's
right.
Yep, it's
so
completely
cute.
stupid. That's the point. All right, something completely stupid. Tim, you're buying Chrissy this. Tell us about it.
Oh,
It
wow.
is a 19. I've never seen this car before. It is a 1969 Volkswagen Kellmark GT for a mere 13.5. This car
Yeah.
is white, racing stripes with a. It's
Red
got a big old
accents.
wang on the back of it with some
Yep.
red highlights, black wheels.
Also down
It
the road from us.
Mhm.
Back to
This
across the road.
is an homage to the Ferrari 206 246 Dino of days gone by. This car is the underpinnings and drivetrain being pure Volkswagen Beetle. It
Oh,
needs a
great.
little TLC, but
I
it
can
is a
break down everywhere. Awesome.
drivable car. You can find parts anywhere, though.
I cannot ever.
Yeah,
Oh,
talk about
no.
all the looks, none of the performance.
None of the
Well,
performance.
that's why it's
Actually,
in the completely stupid realm.
yep, they actually say that it is so it's a single Weber 2-barrel carb, 4-speed manual, and drivability says it starts right up and
Doesn't go
right
anywhere.
off to the test track. It performed like a VW. Nice handling, fun driver, but if you're
You
ready to
broke
take it
down.
out,
You broke
yeah.
down immediately.
The good
It
news
happens.
is it's fiberglass and it will never rust. So
Okay, great.
it's a way to go racing on a low cost gas budget.
I feel like I'm gonna go with this one because I can actually take it on the street, unlike the Jolly, which I can't take anywhere. So
You're going with this
gotta
one.
go.
All right.
Yeah,
It's so
Volkswagen.
cute. And there are a million ways to engine swap a Volkswagen if you want to go faster.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Chrissy's taking the
K-swap?
Kellmark.
Yes.
All right. So something dumb for
Or-
Tim. Tim, you're gonna love this. You ready? Like, you're gonna love this. This is
Oh, highlight of the show right here.
Oh
Is
my
a
God.
2011 Ford
How
Mustang
much is it and
GT
where
based
is it?
Zimmer Golden Spirit Coupe. So
Oh
the
it's
Zimmers
so old.
goodness.
are these ridiculous things that they put these like 30s style body kits and extend the front end on
my
all
God.
kinds of cars. And usually it was on the 80s, but this one's based on a 2011 Mustang GT. And it's got a
What?
Coyote
Is it
and it's 6-speed, and
green?
it's black.
Oh.
Okay.
It is
The
so
angles look.
so horrible.
Oh,
But
I kind of love
it's just a
it.
Coyote
I
Mustang.
Like you put this in the wrong category. This should have gone in the daily driver
The
category
daily
for me,
driver.
right?
It's got the
I would
huge chrome
daily
grille
this
with
thing.
like the eagle on the front and the
Oh,
chrome
but
bumpers and the
it's chrome and
horns.
gold, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
is it just
Do you
And then
see?
the
Did you
Yep.
notice the license plate?
Yep, it's Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Oh no. This is for 29 grand.
It's
This
sold
is
for
amazing.
$29.5. Yep, on Briggs trailer. But this, I
Wow.
saw this picture and I was like, I know who wants that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow,
Yes,
I'm
please.
impressed.
I love it. That's gonna be hard to beat. That's gonna be hard to beat.
I don't even remember what I put.
Something dumb.
Not as
All right.
cool.
Chrissy, something dumb for Tim. You're buying Tim. This is kind of dumb. Tell us more.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's dumb. I don't know.
It's a brand new Cayenne hybrid turbo. It's also $187,000.
That is a
That's-
I
lot
guess
of
it's
dollars.
dumb.
Yeah,
That
that's
is- that is a lot of dollars.
Okay, you win anyway.
all right.
That
So
was that one. That
the
was
Zimmer
easy.
wins, no doubt.
Sorry.
I'm gonna say this: if you're buying me one of those two things, as much as I want the Zimmer, I'm taking the $200,000 Porsche, and then I'm selling it.
Right.
And
That
buying a
was dumb.
Zimmer.
One in each color.
Yep. All right. Something
Ugh.
dumb for me. Chrissy, what do you think I should have that is something dumb? Here we go. This is a 1986 Ferrari Mondial QV convertible. This is a car we were actually looking at buying these before we got the NSX. It is red. It is tan interior. Looks very clean.
Same owner, 20 years. Meticulously maintained.
And
Working AC, power windows.
this
Flawless
is the
paint.
right car if you're looking for one of
A
these.
Yeah.
Top. 49.5.
And the nice thing about the mid-year Mondials is the earlier ones had no performance. The later year ones went to a transverse engine. This is a longitudinal engine, but with the 4 valves, so you can still do all the engine services in the car on this. You don't have to
Oh,
remove
that's
them for
nice.
service like all the later ones. But it's got the proper gated manual transmission. All the buttons look like they all have all their
I mean, it looks
labels and
like
stuff on them.
new.
It's looking great shape.
Yeah.
49.5. It's a good choice, Chrissy. I don't know if that's so
That's
dumb.
nice.
That's actually a nice
That's
car.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's where it fits. So that's
Yeah.
what we want.
And here's one you want me to buy for you.
Yes, it's true.
Completely dumb. This is a 14 passenger party bus with many upgrades.
With lights,
New
and
tires,
AC.
cold AC, everything works. Yeah, it's got
Only
Santa sitting in it.
Slightly
It's-
dirty people that are in
Yep.
it.
Lots of dirty
It's-
people have been in it. It says
Surveillance
Legends.
system for security.
Yep.
Some sluts. I would.
And some more sluts
I want to
and
just.
yeah, wedding party. Yeah.
Yep. I just.
It's a-
This is my new hobby.
That's
a
a little much.
Oh my
It's a little
goodness.
expensive for what
Oh,
it is
it
at
is a
45
little
grand for
expensive. It's
a
something
22-year-old
stupid, so-
party bus.
It's ready to
It's
make
fine.
money. It says it right there, right
That's
now.
my
Ready
plan,
to make
is that
money.
I need a new hobby, and I'm just gonna drive a party bus.
Okay.
All
right. Something dumb. Tim
Dumb
wants to
from
buy
Tim.
me this first.
Uh-oh, another
This
heavy.
is a 1974
Oh,
Alfa
no.
Romeo GTV 2000 Bertone GTV Veloce 2000.
I don't want any. I
Yeah.
don't want this.
I mean, it's very
It's
pretty.
so
It's a
pretty.
red Alpha GTV coupe. It is a very pretty car. 61,000
I'm gonna
miles.
break down all
Second
the time.
owner, 5-speed. I mean, these are so pretty. Good
There is
choice,
not a
Tim.
better car that you could put in your driveway on jack stands than this Alfa Romeo.
It all has all the passion and soul that you could ever want. I mean, it's very clean. Engine under the hood,
Yeah.
it's very clean because it doesn't get driven because it doesn't run.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got the 4-spoke wheels. No, this is a nice car, Tim. I don't know if this is that dumb. This is nice. I like
Well,
that.
it's nice, but it's dumb to own one.
That's true.
Right. That's dumb. Yes.
Or the other option is a 1959 McDonnell FH41 Phantom fighter jet.
I can
Yep.
tell you, after spending the weekend with my dad, he flew the F4. He said he highly recommended you get one.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good plan.
I just needed to upgrade my to get my pilot's license first, and then upgrade it a couple times. Cool. All right, those are good. Those are good choices. Really,
Okay.
we had the
Mondial.
Mondial, the party bus. Really, we have the Mondial and the Alfa Romeo. For myself, I picked this. This
Oh,
is
my.
a replica of an Auburn boat-tailed speedster.
Wow.
What is
It's-
that? I've never seen something
It's
like this.
in the
Also,
30s,
the
a company
classic
called
automobile.
Auburn made this boat-tailed speedster. This is a replica made in the 90s of the Auburn boat-tailed speedster, but it looks the part.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
What did they build it on?
They
Is it
built
on a newer chassis, or is it all
It is
just
on a Mustang chassis with a Buick engine. So it's got, I mean, this thing is the 30s all done. It's got a 430 Buick V8, an Aderbrock 4-barrel, a TH400 automatic, sending power to a Ford 9-inch rear, 15-inch wheels with disc brakes. Yeah.
it blows cold AC?
Does it?
AC does not work, nor do the wipers.
Oh, or anything else.
Oh,
Yep.
Car runs and drives.
Starts easily. Yep. It rolls. This is, I mean, this thing is,
That thing is
it's
pretty.
incredibly dumb. Like, I don't know what I would do with it except drive around and yell
could
at
change
yell
the
at the,
you could change the taillights. You could swap the taillights and the headlights, and you wouldn't know which end was the front of the car.
It's true.
yeah.
I mostly just want to yell at the peasants as I drive by in my 1930s attire. This thing is
You move that shopping cart out of my way, sir.
You need a little chapeau and a little you need a little like a top hat and
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I didn't realize it was a one-seater.
it's two. You just have to. You're friends.
Oh no, no,
It's one
no,
of like
you're
the
not.
biggest 2-seater cars you can possibly imagine.
That's
bench.
half my butt's gonna fit in that seat. I don't think that's for two
Yep,
people.
it's enormous.
It's enormous the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What is who wins?
You got to pick one.
I mean, for something completely dumb, I'm going with my Auburn boat tail speedster. That thing is as dumb as it gets. I actually like the other two. That's the problem. They're very nice.
Oh,
All right.
that's fantastic.
Okay, so we're going to buy. We won the lottery. No budget. This is what I'm buying mental. I'm buying him a 1989 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG wide body.
Interesting.
It is pre-merger AMG. It is the wide
Mm.
body. It is the big motor. It is all of the options.
Black
This
on
is
black.
yeah, but this was the coolest thing ever at the time,
Okay.
and it sold on Bring a Trailer last year for $544,000.
Wow.
So much.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Timmy, you're buying Mental if you win the lottery. Mental's getting this.
We're going to go to Scotts Valley, California to Canapa, and we are going to get him a 1967 Porsche 910. This is an actual chassis 18 out of 29. This car is everything you would expect it to be. It is a pure race car. The notable race history in this is it ran in the most historical races, including the Rolex Monterey Motorsports Reunion, the Le Mans Classic. It ran in the 68-69 season. It is a part of the 910 lineage, and the 910018 stands as a remarkable symbol of Porsche's racing heritage. Although the 018 didn't achieve monumental victories like some of its siblings, it demonstrates resilience and competitiveness in various races. This car is everything Mental would want and more.
He's got a 6-foot erection with a cheeseburger on top. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is gorgeous.
All right. Chrissy's buying
Not
Mental.
Not sure we're gonna win this one.
This. What is it, Chrissy?
It is a from Bring a Trailer, a Nardo Gray 888 mile 2019 Porsche 911 GT2 RS
Weissach.
Weissach.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah. It's a GT2 RS with all of the things.
It's gray with some black and some gold wheel. Oh, mismatched seats. What?
I actually
But it's got
rode
Pasha
right
on the
seat.
inside.
I rode right seat in one of these around Sonoma as a coach and hooked on driving.
Wow.
How is that?
Oh God.
Wow.
Like
wow.
your brain doesn't comprehend it, does it?
It was unbelievable. The guy was actually a pretty good driver, but he hadn't been with HOD before, so he had to go through the ranks. But the car, like, he made a pretty big error coming out of the carousel, and the car was like, "I got you, boo. Don't worry about it." It was ridiculous.
Wow.
I like this has the Sonderwunsch interior. Now, for those who don't know, that's Porsche's version of it's called Special Wish. If you want something, you go to Porsche's Special Wish department, and then maybe you get it. This interior configuration is a $31,000 option inspired by the colors of the Porsche crest.
Oh,
So
see,
it's
I
got-
just was like, it's dumb. Yellow
These
and
seats
red
don't
seats.
match.
These are dumb.
Yeah.
Like you said, $31,000.
$31,000 later.
Would you buy that in a scratch and dent sale? What happened?
Yeah. What, you only get one? Right.
Oh, now we got another one.
It's Bordeaux leather for the driver and beige leather for the passenger with houndstooth cloth inserts, GT2 headrest embroidery, and color coordinated armrest and door armrests. Yeah, Yep.
It's pretty dumb.
it is dumb.
Wow.
All right. And Mental, if he's won the lottery, this is what he's buying himself. Oh, it's Steve McQueen's Porsche
Oh,
that
that's
didn't
dumb.
sell at from Jerry Seinfeld for $25 million.
25 million. What? That's all.
All right, Mental. So which one is it? Steve McQueen's. It's gonna be Steve McQueen's Porsche. Other, yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Okay.
Duh.
All right. Chrissy, if it wins the lot, if we win the lottery, this is what I'm buying you. This is a Singer
Oh,
911
color.
Carrera 2 Targa. It is an ugly green that you love.
It's the as soon as I thought it was silver, and I was like,
Nope.
oh,
Yeah.
that's the right color.
Singer 911 Targa, ugly green.
Oh,
It's 4-liter engine. It is just all of the cool things.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The food.
Sold on Bring
It's
a
got-
Trailer for $1 million.
I'm
Oh my
it's gonna
goodness.
sit in my yard or my garage because I'm not gonna touch it for $1 million. But I guess if I won the lottery, then it's fine.
I would not put that in the garage. That would be in the living room.
Yeah.
Sure, I was starting to say the yard, but in
Yeah.
theory, yes, I have a whole room in there that it can just live in. That's great. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Okay.
Love it. $1 million.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Tim wins
That's
the
a
lottery.
lot.
He's buying Chrissy this.
At a
From
Uh-oh.
quarter of
racing
the
event.
price, I'm going to get you
Oh, a new NSX or
a new NSX. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, why not? You
It
you
is-
seem to love your NSX.
This is the actual real-time racing NSX GT3 car.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This was previously owned by Magnus Racing, campaigned in the 2021 IMSA series.
Oh, I'm sorry. Racing Junk. You have 4 pictures. So that means you paid for a pro membership and yet you didn't put any more than 4 pictures?
Yeah.
Come on, real-time racing. You guys are better than this.
Available by request. They're
Oh,
like,
that's-
they don't really care.
I know. It's
Like, put
dumb.
your cheese curds down and go put some more pictures on here.
Thank you.
Yep.
Love it. Love it.
Okay.
I don't even. I can't. I'm taking. We won the lottery, so I'm taking both.
That's true. You take both.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna take both. That's what I found because I cannot pick which one's which.
All right. Tim, I won the lottery. I am buying you this. This is a 2024 McLaren 750S Spider. It is orange, has 2,800 miles on it. It is, yeah, that's it. It's an orange McLaren 750S
Yeah.
Spider.
So I'm 150 miles away from its first $35,000 service.
Yep.
But you won the lottery, so it's fine.
You can live out your inner Lando Norris
Yeah.
fantasies
Yes.
driving your papaya McLaren.
It's now to be fair, it's papaya, not orange.
That's true. Yeah.
That's right.
It is papaya spark.
It
Yeah,
is
that's what it
it is
says.
beautiful. It is
Okay.
everything McLaren.
Yep. Chrissy, if you
Ooh, I don't know.
was going to buy Tim this pre-production
Corvette magazine.
pre-production
Yes.
2021 Chevrolet Stingray Coupe C8.R01EX. Yeah. This is a promotional vehicle for the C8R Championship Edition.
Well,
Ah.
and this is also like, well, a current bid is 85,
It
which
is
is very cheap,
Accelerate yellow metallic with carbon flash. It is very
Mhm.
bright.
It is very bright. It's got the
Yeah, but the
Z51 package. It's
The
black with
interior is-
yellow on the interior.
But like accents, which is not
Yeah.
so like yellow seats and you're just
This is a very unique car.
throwing
Yeah.
out bananas inside.
Cool.
Corvette magazine.
Okay.
I love it.
All right. That's the win the lottery.
Well, you can have both if you'd like.
You can have one
All
lot.
right.
You can have
I'll-
other ones you want.
I'll take both.
Okay.
All right. So now we're down to wild card.
I don't
Wild
even
card
have
for Mental. I bought him this. This is a 1978 Dodge Ram Charger top hand 4x4. It is white with various red and orange stripes on it, and a brush guard, and a roll
It's
bar,
very-
and white wagon wheels that also have the same color stripes on the wagon wheels.
Wow.
It says top
Does it have-
hand on
does
it
it
in
have a
several
top?
different spots. It probably
Does
does. They usually
Okay.
do. It's got a 360 and a 3-speed automatic. It's got a nice red interior.
Oof.
This thing is as redneck as it gets. 360 was rebuilt with a 4-barrel. This is rust free and spotless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
This
That
plays to your Georgia side mental. This
that
Ram
is
Charger.
top hand. I love it.
It's got 16 hours left on Bring a Trailer. It is 20 grand. Seems
Okay.
all right. Okay.
You can do dumber things with that.
Wild card. Tim, you got it. Is that for yourself, your wild card?
No, no, it's just
Just
a
a
wild
general
card
wild card? All
for
right, general
yep.
wild card for Tim. Tell us about this, Tim.
1982 Porsche 935. Bob Kin debuted this car in 1982 in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. This car was screaming fast and in position to potentially win until they had a malfunction in the reserve gas tank, which sidelined the car. After Le Mans, the car returned to the United States to compete in the remainder of the 82 IMSA season. The development of the car finished fourth at Mid-Ohio and seventh at Road Atlanta, and the car's final appearance would be at the Pocono 500. This car sat in the shop until 99 when it was purchased with a complete restoration ensuing, bringing the car back to better than new. This car is red with Coca-Cola livery, car number 5. It looks like take me back to the 80s and give me a helmet, and off you go.
Yeah.
How much?
Doesn't say.
It doesn't say. I
Oh,
didn't think you
full
could.
description. Does it say all the way
I
down
think
to
you
the
could
bottom here?
post it
It
without
it no. If
No.
like you have to ask.
Oh. I didn't
It's
think you
not
could
for
post
it.
on Bring a Trailer.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
Right, pretty much.
Okay. Chrissy, did you have any wild
I
cards?
did not. Nope, no wild cards
Okay.
for me.
All right, I've got wild cards for everybody. Chrissy, here's my wild card for you. This is a LS3 powered 2019 Mazda
Goodness
Miata.
gracious.
America.
So take an ND Miata, put a 6.2 liter LS3 V8 with a Tremec
Oh my
T56 in it, flying Miata Fox suspension, 17 by 9-inch wheels.
It's so much.
This is enough to make you giggle in a whole variety of ways.
Or I'm just gonna be blow myself off the road.
Yep. But it looks
Wow.
completely stock,
Yeah.
except that it makes 405 horsepower.
Yeah, it looks completely stock until you look at the dyno sheet.
Yeah, the
Yep.
dyno sheet.
You have no idea, just sitting there,
Wow.
what this thing is. This
All
sold
right, I
for
like it.
$74,000.
All right,
That
what else
is
we got?
All right,
amazing.
Tim, this is my wild card for you. This is for Maine. I think you'll enjoy this this vehicle. This is a Studebaker
I saw
M29
that. I
diesel
scoured Bring a Trailer
project.
yesterday.
It says looks like someone took a dumpster and put tank treads on it, and then put like an old RV on top.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna say,
basically
like
what
a
it
mail
looks like.
truck or like
That is a perfect description. No need to log into YouTube. You can see it in your head
It's
right
like
now.
turquoise with patina,
Yep.
rust patina.
Yeah.
all
And then
over
so
the
they
place.
also
Got some
happen to
lights.
stick some lights on it. Like, well, here,
some
that's good
lights, yeah.
enough, right? Okay, yep.
Yeah.
It is a transport vehicle, one of 10,000
Can't-
produced by Studebaker in the 40s for military
Get out.
use, was with the Forest Service and later at a ski resort near Tahoe in the
So
60s.
somebody didn't actually
It's
make
got a
it.
Chevy 250 inline 6 linked to a 3-speed manual, dual range transfer case, and a track drive system. It's got a cabin enclosure, side doors, and an equipment box. Look at
Yeah,
this.
for
It
your
runs and
chainsaws.
drives. See, I thought you could use this in Maine. When the lake freezes over, you can drive over. I also like that the air cleaner is sitting next to you as the, with the
To
carburetor.
to the
It's
person.
next to the
easy.
driver.
You can check it. You can make sure that it's clean while you're driving around. You don't even have to get out of the
It
car.
has gauges.
It's
has
got
some gauges.
four.
Gauges.
It's got 4 gauges, and the switches are toggle switches.
Okay, and
Yep.
keep going. The jump seats are in the back
Well,
facing
this one doesn't.
each other.
This one is loose, I think. Yeah, there's a jump
That's-
seat there.
Detached.
There's an outboard motor fuel tank in it. That's appropriate for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
terrifying.
remote fuel filler. Yeah.
Yep.
I like how it says interior is gray, and what that means is that the 2 beach
It had
seats
been
are
painted gray
gray
at one
in
point.
color.
Yes. And it
It
runs.
runs.
It runs and drives, and this is $4,000 with 17 hours left. And I just thought this would be a useful vehicle around Maine. Yeah, Chrissy.
It's, I'm just concerned about time.
Yep, we
I
got it.
wrote a note. Okay, good.
It's a
I would-
dumpster on tire tracks.
I would say if you painted the top of that pink with the teal to match Chrissy's car,
My jolly.
I would definitely do it. 100%.
right.
My
Uh,
jolly.
Last one. This is for me. This is the twin engine 1984 CRX built by Car and Driver back in the day. It's got twin 1.8 liter
Oh.
Accord motors on it. It's got a wide body kit. It is as 80s as it gets.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it wasn't very
Oh,
fast because
it's that car.
it's that
Like
car.
the car in the.
It is
Oh my
magazine?
goodness.
the car from
Wow.
the Car and Driver build and the
On
article.
Bring a
back
Trailer
in the
right
day.
now.
Right now, it's at 22 grand with 15 hours left.
Oh.
It is
No
the
reserve, people.
actual
No reserve.
Yep. It's got just all kinds of gauges just strewn all about because they need to put them places because there's 2 Accord motors in this thing with
Shoved.
automatic transmissions. Right.
Wow.
It's got 2
Yeah.
of everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So that was it. That was fun. Mental,
That
you
was
got to tell
awesome.
us on the socials which of all the cars we
You can stop
picked is the
sharing now.
one you want to bring. And yeah. And everyone else, which
Thanks for
cars do
playing
you like?
along.
Which
I,
ones do you want? That's what I want to hear.
I always have so much fun with these.
And what did we
Yeah.
miss? Put something in the talkabouts if
Yeah.
if there's something that you think one of us would have enjoyed that we didn't touch on. And
I mean,
obviously you
that
don't
is
have to give
so-
Chrissy another BMW or a Mercedes wagon.
And we really didn't. I mean, at least I didn't look at anybody else's links, so I just stuck mine in
I didn't
there.
either.
And
Nope.
no,
I
it's
did.
funny that we happened to pick. We all picked the same
Mental.
same
Same race
914
car for mental.
for
Yeah.
Mental. That's so funny. I mean, we all, how many sites do we actually go to? 5 or so. So, but that's amazing.
Ugh. Great stuff.
Awesome. This is so
That was a
much
good
fun.
time, everybody.
I have
Do we know what
no
we're doing
idea
next
what we're
week?
talking about next week.
No clue. I don't
No.
even know if it's
Nope.
going to be next week or the week after right now.
Yeah,
Who
it could
knows?
be
We'll
could
figure
be
it out.
could be a 1 week delay. We'll let you know,
Sometimes
folks.
that happens.
Yep.
We're having a good time anyway. So
Cool.
stay safe out there.
It's
Yeah.
nice to see you guys. Thanks everyone
Good
for
to see
listening.
you as well.
See ya.
Enjoy your Joel scrolling, everybody.
Have a great day.
Thanks for downloading us. We hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Everyone Racers. We also hope you will join us in the world of driving, racing, and building because everyone can be a racer, even you. If you enjoyed this podcast, subscribe. It's totally free. Then go to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating. Even if you hated us, give us 5 stars and tell us why. If you have any questions or show ideas, drop us a comment on our Facebook page, Everyone Racers, or email us at everyone.racers@gmail.com. You can still text us at 484-243-0455. Find us on Instagram at everyone.racers, YouTube and Facebook under Everyone Racers, or even Reddit at /E1R. Thanks again, and until next week, keep the shiny side up. Unless there is no shiny side, then just keep those wheels down.